This tool allows the engineers to do engineering and not have to be bogged down by documentation, by bureaucratic processes, by checking lists. You do the work and it fills in a lot of gaps. And it's almost hard for me to say this because I feel like it's too good to be true, but this is exactly the way it should be. We were a very, very small team who had no practical experience in automotive control systems. But that small team of people was able to develop 3 separate control systems for 3 different engine types within a 12 to 18 month period. From the ground up, from nothing. I've been really excited about the product. I kept it under wraps for a long time because I felt that it was really a competitive advantage. First time I heard of SimiQuest was when I started here with Mahindra. Came to the company, and contrary to my experience with Ford Motor Company, where we had a lot of our own internal software controls and development, they didn't have any of their own internal control system.
We had very limited resources. We didn't have any controls engineering really at the time at Mahindra, and we wanted to get different powertrains that we were building in India and take over the controls development rather than being dependent on something that came out of India. When I promoted the idea to take a look at SimiQuest tools, Carl Blantenberg immediately saw that there was a gigantic labor savings. He didn't need a large staff. And these tools, we could accomplish great things, which we did subsequently.
SimiQuest had come in to provide a pitch on model-based development for engine controls. They had explained a very straightforward and simple approach using model-based with a small team. I understood what they were driving at and said that Mahindra was going to be successful in doing this. We would need to be operating at a very efficient level with a small team.
My background basically is I'm a mechanical engineer. I don't have any background with C software coding. My previous work has been done using the MATLAB Simulink products. When I started working, I was told that we didn't have to worry about the coding side of things. SimiQuest would act as the middleman and act as the helping hand. It was good to see how what we wrote was translated into C code. We were able to leverage the true power of the model-based design for control systems. That was the biggest one, speed and accuracy.
The efficiency of development was amazing. Every time you're developing something from scratch, there's all sorts of unexpected, let's say, interactions that you have to deal with. So they'll surface in your testing. And what was so powerful is as you discovered an interaction that you needed to modify, we could address those, and then we could load that and run it. And we were making changes in just one morning as we discovered these interactions. The chance of something getting missed is huge.
To suddenly have things going the way they should be, identify a problem, implement a solution, and observe the results of that in a 24 to 48 hour time frame, including having hardware and loop testing or certain other verification testing before you redeploy that on the field. It's really unprecedented.
I would recommend SimiQuest to other engineering teams because it gives the opportunity for core mechanical and electrical engineers to leverage their core competencies and not have to worry about coding or developing base software and not having to worry about version control. They can just use their main skills and rely on the SimiQuest software to generate code for them.
The great thing about UniPhi is you just do your job. The tool takes care of the rest of it. The tools that SimiQuest provided were very user-friendly, very intuitive. It didn't take too much for you to go in and get a rough idea of what started and then be able to peel back different layers of the work that other people were doing. I've had several examples where, without having any conversations from anybody on the team, to be able to go in, put in a basic search word, and have everything that those people were working on come up and be able to see how those things were connected.
When the pandemic hit and all of us started working remotely, I think that was really when UniPhi kind of shone out that we did not need to be in the same office to be as effective really. We could use UniPhi's inbuilt version control and error checking capabilities and just do as if you were speaking together in the same office space and working with your colleagues.
It makes my life easier. It makes their lives easier.
You really want to get a set of tools and processes that force people to do things in a very structured way. And at the end of the day, you have a very robust solution you're confident in and a program and control that you're confident in. If anything, the tools have just improved over the years.
Yeah, the software was good, but I think I should especially mention the SimuQuest engineers who worked very well with us in order to train us to use their software and collaborate on actually improving their software and our software. The SimuQuest engineers definitely deserve a special mention for always being there to support us and giving us a quick turnaround time. The SimuQuest teams comes with lots of experience in this field. They have a good mix of software engineers and mechanical powertrain controls engineers who work well with each other. So what they brought to the table was very good for us in getting started, especially since we were a very small team. It was very nice working with them. That kind of become an extended family really. The attention they gave us was very nice. That was something we appreciated a lot.